Alright guys, so today we're gonna do thrust arm. A lot of people say control arm, but it's actually the thrust arm. It's a 2009 335 Xdrive. So first off, jack it up. 17mm bolts for the lug nuts. Let's take them off. So I use my breaker bar to pretty much loosen it, and then gonna use my ratchet from the other side to kind of take it out all the way. So pretty much that's what you're looking at. And so now that I got that out, so I can just bang it a little on this side and take the rest of the bolt out from the other side. As for this, I'm using a 24mm wrench. Could be different on based on what was there. So pretty much loosen this all the way, take this out, and then I'll show you how to drop this arm. Okay, so now that I've gotten this all the way out, so what I'm gonna do is carefully, like, you can use a pickle fork too, because you're replacing it, because usually you use a pickle fork and you end up damaging the boots or whatever. In this case you could use a pickle fork, but in my case what I'm gonna do is use this 5-pound hammer and bang it over here a good hard couple hits. The vibration is gonna cause this to drop, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and be back. So that did the magic. I'm telling you again, it's gonna take a good couple hits. Make sure you don't hit the tie rod or anywhere else. Make sure you hit this spot here. Be careful with your swings. It's just gonna drop like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off like that, and take this nut off, and basically see if I can show you what I'm doing. Yep, there you go. So you can take the rest of this out just like that, and voila, it comes up. And as for this one, it was like a 10mm nut. I used a 10mm nut and a wrench, which basically stays here. So just a wrench on the back and a 10mm nut. So I'm gonna figure out how to put this on the new assembly right here. So once I figure that out, I'll be back. So it's basically just this 10mm bolt holding it in place. Just gotta take that off and make sure to put it the exact same spot on the new one. Well, just like that. Well, I didn't even need to remove it from the top, but anyways, lesson learned, right? See, the grooves kind of line up, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and put that back and start putting everything back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this bolt. Mind you, you might have to play a little bit with the arm to just get it in place. So the long one goes here, and oops, almost had it. Boy, that ain't fun. There you go. Put it in. Make sure to have it all the way out on the other side. Play with it as you go. There you go. Gonna put the other one on the other side. A lot of people prefer using some anti-seize on these, so during the second time. And over here I'm using my old 24 nut because it has like those thread locks. This is the new one. It's kind of pain to get in and out because of that locking mechanism over there, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the old one. So pretty much there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that 24, that 18. So guys, just a little recap here to the thrust arm. All you gotta do is this 24mm bolt nut, hammer the shit out of here. Make sure you have a big hammer. Those 1-2 pound hammer ain't gonna do nothing. And then as for this little thing, you can just undo this 10mm nut. This thing's gonna come off, and back there you got 18mm on both sides. You can use a wrench to hold on this side. Use a wrench. This is just gonna drop off after you take the nut all the way from the back here. Easy access. And yep, for the Xdrive, it usually is a little hard to get to here because of the axle here, but I went ahead and bought that 24mm wrench, and there you go. I'm gonna put the wheel back on and all set.